Meet Apiiro, an agentic application security platform built for enterprise security. Introducing a strategic partnership with ServiceNow, featuring two unique integrations. First is the CMDB, second is the AVR, both powered by Apiiro Deep Code Analysis, DCA, and code-to-runtime matching technologies. These integrations are designed to provide ServiceNow and Apiiro customers with automated, real-time code-to-runtime software inventory to enable accurate risk assessment, without relying on manual self-attested questionnaires. They also enable efficient risk prioritization, remediation, and prevention. Once integrated, Apeiro's capabilities will appear in the main navigation bar. The AFA CMDB integration supports bidirectional syncing of business applications. Once enabled, business applications from the CMDB are synced to Apiiro based on defined criteria, configurable through the outbound settings. Application metadata is automatically populated in Apiiro as either application properties or application tags. You can fully customize which tags to sync using the Properties interface. Once code repositories are associated with the ingested business applications, Apiiro begins building the application risk profile by automatically discovering all code components, such as APIs, open source dependencies, PII, AI models, GenAI frameworks, and their associated risks. The application profile in Apiiro includes rich code-to-runtime context, such as whether it's deployed, internet exposed, contains sensitive data, is user-facing, and more. The profile is continuously updated based on the latest code commits, including a dynamic risk score. Application profile data is periodically synced to ServiceNow and stored in the application enrichment table, with each record linked to its corresponding CMDB business application. Risks from Apiiro are synced to ServiceNow. They are populated as application vulnerable items AVITs. Dedicated Apiiro view for the AVIT provides extended visibility into the AVIT properties, including easy access to the related tables. Apiiro populates the generic VR tables via matching and enrichment of the existing entities or creating new ones. AVITs populated by Apiiro include a rich set of code-to-runtime insights, along with contextual remediation advice and automatic identification of the code owner to reduce mean time to remediation. Deep Link to Apiiro allows to quickly access the risk pane in Apiiro for additional context or actions. Entity table includes basic info of the related repository. The AVIT entity contains a link to the extended code repository risk profile in the CMDB module. Each code repository entry contains an up-to-date profile with a risk assessment based on the latest commit. Apiiro continuously updates the code repository profile with the latest metrics, insights, and a variety of risk factors. The code repository profile in the CMDB includes an extended SBOM, known as XBOM, which covers all software components, such as code modules, APIs, open source dependencies, PII in code and technologies, and maps their relationships as a graph, with each element stored in a dedicated table. APIs are correlated in Apiiro to their matched runtime endpoint, leveraging its code-to-runtime matching technology, and are linked in the ServiceNow CMDB to the record in API component table. All entity tables are also exposed in the org-level context, when accessed directly from the navigation bar. Deep Link to the repository page in Apiiro provides access to the extended information, context, and actions. CMDB integration provides configuration options for the outbound and inbound integration. Outbound configuration can be used to determine which applications to sync from ServiceNow to Apiiro. The default configuration is set to ingest all business applications except those that are classified as retired. Customers have the option to customize the ingestion criteria based on any given CMDB property. Inbound configuration allows to configure which dataset to sync from Apiiro to ServiceNow for the ingested applications. Customers can choose if they want to push the entire inventory data or only linked code repositories. CMDB dashboard provides visibility into the ingested data, including metrics that represent the distribution of the software components classification. The dashboard tiles allows quick access to the underlying data via deep link to the filtered data. Do you want to see a deep dive demo? Click the link in the description below to schedule one with our AppSec heroes.